It's gonna take a little more than 80 days to travel around the world, but we know you'll hear about it, cause we are three favorite girls exploring the globe. And wherever life takes us, wherever life takes us.
Hey guys, welcome back to Magical Monday. I'm Kelly, and this is a Wherever Life Takes Us podcast. So for those of you who are just joining me from the first time, Magical Monday is a segment of the Wherever Life Takes Us podcast that I'm a part of with my best friends, Gina and Liz. I miss you girls so much. And Magical Monday is going to document my journey into the Disney college program. So last week I talked about the application process and all that stuff. I also forgot to mention that in addition to like the web-based interview and everything, I had to submit a resume, a letter of recommendation, transcripts, all that stuff. So it wasn't just they took me on my word that I'm a good student. I don't know why I didn't talk about it. I submitted everything that they could have possibly asked for, even stuff that I didn't have to submit, just to make sure I had a good chance, including I submitted my senior project as my writing sample, all that stuff. So I put in everything I could possibly think of. But this week's episode is about my move-in week and something called traditions. So just to go over my week with you guys, it's been such an overwhelming, amazing week. So I'm super excited to talk to you guys about it. On Monday at 6 a.m., my flight left for Florida. So I flew out of LaGuardia. So I probably woke up around 3, and wake up is a generous term because I didn't really sleep all that much. So I woke up around 3 a.m. and drove to LaGuardia, got on a flight, and landed in Orlando International Airport around 8:40 or so. I took an Uber to my mom's cousin's house. That's where all my stuff was left. And she had packed up the car for me. I just drove it there. I stopped at Target to pick up hangers and command strips because I heard this Target is always out of that stuff, like the Target that all the college program kids go to. So I did that, and then I went and I checked in for my college program. So my check-in time was around 11 o'clock. I got here at like 10:55, so it was perfect time, and they let me in. It was such a simple process. I went to the Great Lawn, got my apartment key and everything. It was so fun, so simple, so easy. And I got to my apartment, and my roommate was already there, so we got to meet. I was super nervous coming in because you never know who you're going to get, but my roommate is the nicest person, the best person you'll ever meet. She's so nice. She's 26. She's an art major. Just really the best. My two apartment mates in the other room are also awesome. So shout out to all of them. I love you guys. I'm already so happy and so excited for this semester. So we got moved in, settled in. I went to Target with this girl Gigi. Shout out Gigi. I love you too. And got stuff for the apartment. I spent way too much money, like literally $600 getting everything I needed. So it was really annoying, and I spent a lot of my money, but you know what? I needed this stuff, and it's gonna make living here for the next 6 months amazing. For those of you who don't know, the Disney College program opened a brand new apartment complex called Flamingo Crossing. And holy shit, this place is absolutely beautiful. It's huge. It's absolutely humongous. But it's got 2 beautiful pools and hot tubs that mirror each other. So there's one on this side, one on this side. And it's the most beautiful apartment complex I will ever live in, or I have ever lived in. I'll definitely put in a video here. So I'm in a 2x2, as I explained before. So 2-bedroom, with 4 people living. So I do have a direct roommate, but she's awesome, and there's so much space. I have a space for a little desk, an office for filming this podcast. I have a big closet, a dresser. Now the dresser is actually not as big as I thought it was going to be. The shelving, like the drawers, are really shallow, so definitely buy more hangers because most of your stuff is going to go into your closet. But there's a lot of under the bed space. There's a privacy drawer that you can take out from under your bed. It's actually what I'm currently using as a seat until I get a stool. And it's just amazing. Like, this place is so nice. The double sinks make it so easy. This morning, me and my roommate both had traditions, so we both got ready on our separate sinks, didn't get in the way of each other, just got to talk and hang out as we prepared and got really excited for this. So it's It's an awesome setup here. We're 2 minutes from the pool. There's a hammock for when Liz's brother Josh visits, because I know he's gonna love that. It's really amazing. The only thing that I will say has been a problem is because my move-in date was late, I have to park at remote parking. They told us, now this is completely my own views, and this in no way would stop me from ever doing the college program. It is just a little frustrating, and I want to give a heads up to people who may be thinking about bringing their cars or going out of their way to bring their cars. Maybe it's not such a good idea. So they told us that parking was going to be 5 to 15 minutes away. I'm pretty sure they told us that it was going to be 24-hour access and that we were going to have like a security, like it's going to be a secure lot. So that is all wrong. So basically we have to park at Typhoon Lagoon, which is on the other side of Disney property. And we're on the other side of the like Walt Disney sign by Blizzard Beach. So it's very far. Typhoon Lagoon is by Disney Springs. It's 15 minutes if you hit all the lights and if there's no traffic. So we were on the bus yesterday and we hit some lights. I think it took us 25 minutes to get back from the remote parking facility to here, which is difficult. It just doesn't make it practical for me to go get my car in the morning and drive it to Epcot where I'm going to be working, which kind of sucks because that's the whole reason I brought my car. But I'm going to make it work. I'll just take the buses that they offer, which are extremely, Kelly? Which are extremely useful, I guess, or easy. I can't think of the word I'm going for. But there is like a bus that'll take you straight to Target. There's a bus that'll take me straight to Epcot in the mornings. There's a bus that'll take you to Magic Kingdom. So a lot of places you can go. Just Disney Springs is not something you can take the bus to. So you have to like either take it to Typhoon Lagoon and then drive over, or take a bus to like a resort or a park and then take the bus from there that the guests use to Disney Springs. So it's a little complicated, but honestly, it's really not that bad. The remote car parking is the suckiest thing because all that there is a police car, an empty police car that sits in the front of the lot and watches people come in. It's just like a scare factor, but if you look at it for 2 seconds, you'll know that it's empty. So it's very, very frustrating because I'm worried about my car, but we're okay. It's Disney, you know, we're in a safe area. Our last bus runs at 11:50, so if you do have a late shift at a park that goes past 11:50, you cannot take you cannot take the bus from the satellite parking back to the resort. I keep calling it a resort, back to the apartment complex because it stops running, which is very frustrating, especially if you wanted to like go out drinking or something. I don't know. You know, I'm 21, so I should be allowed to go out later than 11:50 without it being a major inconvenience. But there's always Uber, I guess. That's the only negative thing. It's frustrating because they won't even let you bring your groceries through the security gate here anymore. You have to go park at Typhoon Lagoon, then get on the bus with your groceries, and then lug it from the front entrance of here to the apartment. It's very annoying. So if you're thinking about bringing your car, and it's if it's easy for you to get a car down here, then it's not a big deal. Bring it. So might as well have it. I took it to Universal. It was easier than like Ubering to Universal every time I want, but not the easiest. They're hoping the college program kids are hoping that when Typhoon Lagoon's open for the season in October and Blizzard Beach shuts down for the season, we'll be moved to Blizzard Beach parking, which is actually 5 minutes away and is a lot easier to navigate and would just be a lot better. But that's not until October, so stay tuned with that. But all in all, the things have been great. I have met so many amazing people. I spent Monday and Tuesday moving in, going shopping for everything I needed. Me and like a group of 15 people went to Disney Springs Tuesday night. We walked around, got drinks, talked. It was a lot of fun. Wednesday, what did I do Wednesday? Wednesday, I got settled. Oh, we did like a cookout barbecue. I went by the pool. Some people that we met made hot dogs and hamburgers. So we talked, we had some fun. We got to know each other. It's awesome. It's very overwhelming meeting so many people at once, but everyone's been so nice. Like, I can't even begin to tell you how nice everyone is. So it's awesome to meet so many people from so many different places. And like, you know how like when you first get into college, the first thing you ask is, oh, what's your major? Well, in here it's, oh, what's your role? So it's been really cool to hear everybody's roles. Some people have some amazing places, and I'm really excited for them. And then yesterday, me, my friend Gigi, and my friend Ange, and a couple other people we knew decided to go to, and my roommate Bree, we decided to go to Universal and get our season pass. So I got the preferred pass. So basically that means that I have no blackout dates, free parking, percentage off food, all that. It was great. With the Florida resident discount, which I get because I showed my lease that I live at Flamingo Crossing, it was $400, which really is not that bad considering everything I get. If you go 3 times, I think it pays for itself, and I'm definitely gonna go 3 times. So we went, and we were supposed to meet the people we went to Downtown Disney with. I mean, the Disney Springs. I'm sorry, I'm always gonna call it Downtown Disney. It's like imprinted in my brain. The people we went to Disney Springs with, but it just didn't work out. Timing was weird, and we ended up meeting some other people. And so a group of about 10 of us went, and that was so much fun. I'm so excited. They're just awesome. It's gonna be a really fun semester if everybody is this nice and this cool and this fun. And then we got home early, put everything away, got ready for traditions, which is today, because today's morning. So this morning, what happened? This morning, I got up at 6 a.m. for my 8 o'clock traditions because it took me a while to get ready. I ate breakfast, wanted to be really fresh and clean for today. So me and my roommate got up and all that stuff. And then I went to traditions. So normally traditions would be at Disney University, which is like by Disney Springs, so about 15-20 minutes away. But because of COVID, it's bittersweet, but it's at Flamingo Crossing in Apprentice Hall. So I got there at 7:45 to be there on early, 8 o'clock time. We started about 8:10, so it gave a lot of people a lot of time. And I'm not going to talk too much about traditions because it's supposed to be like a magical thing, and it's supposed to be really fun and exciting. And it was. In the morning, we basically talked about what it means to be a Disney cast member, the 5 keys. We talked about what it means to be a Disney employee, and I cried a lot. Everyone cried a lot. It was really emotional for people who absolutely love Disney and have been dreaming about working here their whole lives. And it just means like all the ways you can make magic and impact the guests and everything. It was absolutely amazing. And then there was a surprise, and we got Mickey ears. So we got a pair of Mickey ears. I'm gonna get my name embroidered on them because duh. And we got this beauty, my name tag, which I proudly represent Purchase College, my college, and my softball team. I love you guys so much. If any of you are listening to this, I miss you. Who I'm sorely going to be missing this semester, but you know what? Hopefully some of them come to visit me. So we got our name tags. It was all ceremonious. Get to put this on. All nice and pretty. You see, you wear it over your left side because closest to your heart. And then we got lunch. So I came back here because we're so close to the apartment complex, and I ate lunch and with my roommates because they had within 10 minutes of their tradition started. So they got back to the apartment like 10 minutes after I did. And then we ate, we watched a little bit of TV, talked about the morning, all that stuff. And then we had to go back to Flamingo Crossing. They gave us an hour for lunch. We had to go back to Apprentice Hall for the second half of traditions, which was a little bit more painful. It was about safety procedures, and it was like a 5-minute video on how to put on a mask and how to take off a mask. Like, we haven't been doing that for a year and a half. But it was really informative, and I'm happy it's over. I'm really excited for tomorrow and to start my actual job. and you guys are gonna get all updated with that very, very soon. But it was just so fun, so exciting. I've met so many good people. I can't even tell you how amazing it feels to wear my ears and wear my official name tag and everything. It's really exciting. So tomorrow, this is my traditions outfit. I'll insert a picture. And tomorrow I also have to dress business casual, so I have a different dress that's a little bit cooler for my tour of Epcot and the World Showcase. That's like the first thing I do tomorrow, so that's really exciting. And then I start on the job training Sunday. But I got my schedule for the next week, and then I'll get access to the hub, I think on Sunday after my shift. So I'm really excited. That means that I could start, looking for cast previews and cast exclusives and all that stuff. But it's just been absolutely a dream. It's a dream come true to be here, and I'm not just, spewing some magical bullshit at you. I mean, it's an actual dream. Everyone here has been so kind and so much fun to be around, and I'm so excited to take this journey. So I'm filming this around 4:19. I got out of traditions around 3:30, 3:40. And I'm about to go to Disney University and take photos with some of my friends. And then I think we're getting dinner at Disney Springs because our discount is we officially have our discount. We got our name, like our badges today, like our photo badges, which I don't have mine on me, but I'm not going to show you anyway. But I look so ugly in it. I don't know who decided that picture day should be the same day as move-in day when you're hot and you're sweaty. It was bad. But it's just been amazing. And if you are going to traditions in the next couple weeks, it's cold. So wear warm clothing because it might be 100 degrees out in sunny Central Florida, but in that air-conditioned room, it's like 20. So just be aware of that. But all in all, I had a great week. And I cannot wait to tell you guys what it's like to work the first week of Epcot and to actually work for Mickey Mouse. It's just going to be amazing. I can't wait to, make Walt's legacy proud. I'm going to cry and to just do the things that I've been talking about doing for as long as I can remember. I've wanted this for so long, as I'm sure many of you have. So does not disappoint, I promise. All right, I'm off to Disney University to take some photos, which you guys will see, I'm sure. And yeah, guys, have a magical day.